Hey, glad you can make it, because today we are playing more Age of Engineering. And you can see that the piece of the space station is still being worked on. Phoenix is not with us currently at the moment. On the server with me are Dragon Racer and Pirate of Old.
Hello.
Hello.
So we still have our launch pad over here, and you'll see their names up in the mini map. And yeah, this building is getting bigger, and it's getting more ornate, and things are changing, and machines are moving, and there's a new tank in here. Even though it does not hold nearly as much as the mechanism tank, the mechanism tank seems to have been bugging out a little bit with the rocket fuel and was not filling up at all. There was nothing in there. There should have been a backlog of tons of rocket fuel in there by the time we came back today, but there was not. So what we are going to do is we're going to use the much fancier looking Tinker's Construct tanks. This holds like a drop in a well compared to what the mechanism tanks held, but they look so nice. But this is a temporary. Was so we could get one of the tanks picked up. So this is not exactly where this is going to go and stay. It's just a place to hold some oxygen. What we are going to do today, and I know we've set this up on camera before, but I want to go ahead and set up the fuel processing system in a different way, and I'm hoping it works the way I want it to where we are just going to input some water, output some rocket fuel, and stick it in a tank much like this one, except I'm going to have to move this one. So I think, were you planning on using this corner over here, Dragon Racer?
No, everything is set up where it should be now, per your spacing.
Okay, because what I would like to do is go ahead and get another electrolyzer set up over here in this corner.
Okay, you want me to start getting the parts together for that then?
Yeah, if you don't mind, that would be awesome.
Okay, I take it we need these machines, so power is probably the next major obstacle.
Yeah, we're gonna probably need power for the machines. I'd like to run that underground though, so it's not all cables all over the top.
I'll knock out the floor and. Okay, so quick question.
Yes.
Does the arc furnace need power in all three of these, or is that just these are three places you can input power?
Here's something interesting about the arc furnace. If you look at the rest, let's see, electric arc furnace. Let's look at JEI real quick. Remember, I told you I actually did research. It's an amazing thing when you do research. If you look at the recipes for it, actually, it's not telling me. It's not telling me the power required. So the GUI is not completely the same as what I was watching yesterday. However, for some of these, you could get away with just a single solar cell from advanced rocketry. So it should work with just one.
Okay.
But go ahead and plug in all three and we'll be fine. You didn't research, that would be work. Yes, I did research. Sheesh. Now you're making me sound all weird.
Okay, we're going to run off 5 of the 6 sides of the power cell. Fun fact, kids. The RF Tools power cell outputs 5,000 RF per tick per side.
Yes, so you can make it, basically do more by going multiple sides. And he still didn't take advantage of the 6th side, so yeah. Alright, I am going to set up the fuel system over here. So basically what I want to do is I want to put an electrolyzer. He's going to be the electrolyzer, and the chemical reactor are going to go right here. And they're going to feed into a tank up here with the rocket fuel. And then I'm going to put another electrolyzer. What I want to do is put an electrolyzer over here that's going to feed into another tank, another 2 tanks of hydrogen and oxygen. And they're just going to hang from the ceiling. I think that will look cool. These are some of this is ideas from chat while I've been streaming. Thanks to Pops and Gollum Dragon and Yasmin and everybody else who's been hanging out and telling me stuff. This also, yeah, the ceiling idea also gets rid of, creates more floor space. So I think them hanging from the ceiling will look really cool. But I'm going to have to move this one before we can actually put the rocket fuel one there. So what I'll end up doing is putting another one just like this in its permanent place over here. And then we'll just pump everything out of here into that one. And I might make it slightly bigger. I think we've got the room. I can probably go down, what, 3 more? What do y'all think, chat?
Yeah.
And Dragon, and yeah, 3 more.
You can also go, I think the max size is 11 by 11 by 11, according to the book.
Yeah, I can get bigger sidewise, but I don't want to. I want them to look like when you walk in, I want it to look like capsules in the ceiling. That was funny. Now I want to find that spot. Nope. Oh. There it is. I found a spot where the gas looks like water. Huh. Cute. Okay. Alright, so the first thing we need at this particular point, and I know, again, we have set up some of this stuff on camera before, but not necessarily in this manner. I think I want to put the electrolyzer as is. Right here. Let me make sure, where are my... the fluid output hatches are here. Yeah, that should be good. Fluid input hatches here, fluid output hatches there. Yeah, we should be good. All right. So, here's another neat little feature, and let's see if it works from inventory. If you middle click, it will automatically pick out the item that you need for that block. Fluid output hatch, fluid output hatch. So I just middle clicked and it gave it to me. So now I want the electrolyzer. Now I want fluid output hatch, and it does work straight from inventory. That is so awesome. That makes this a whole lot easier, because I already have these parts from breaking down one of these, so that makes this a whole lot easier. Power input plug. It even knew to grab the right power input plug. That is just awesome. And there we go. Okay. Right click that, and we've got ourselves an electrolyzer. That was rather quick and very useful. Okay, so we're going to input water into that. See, I don't think we need this chest anymore. And oh, I already have one of those. I want to grab a pressurized fluid thingy. We're going to stick that there, and we're going to go ahead and put the water on top of it, and then just dump that out. Let's see, insert, and I may have to dig down. Not exactly how far I wanted to dig down. Really wish I could make myself small in this pack so I could do this kind of stuff a whole lot easier, but fine, whatever. Need morph. Or like a mini mechanic mod. That would be really awesome. If she's still listening. This is also going to need power. It's showing that it's doing something, but it's not. There's no power here. Power input plug is on the top of this, by the way. So whenever you work your way up to the floors like that, it's actually going to have to go up on the side. I'd rather it go on the side, not the back. On this one. I plan on using some of this space. Gremlins mod, be your own worst enemy. Actually, I wanted like a mini mechanic mod, where basically you could make yourself the size of the block and down all the way to what the size of, maybe a quarter of the size of a block. So you could do all the piping and stuff. I think that would be cool.
I think they tried to do that with Chisel Me, but that mod had some major issues.
Yeah, I did. I actually wanted in a mod that works. That would be useful. All right, I'm going to switch this over to micro robotics. Sit in a machine and operate a mini robot. That'd be cool. That would actually be really cool. Okay. You just made it even better. Chemical reactor is what we are looking for. Let me look at how this sets up.
All right, everything should have power now.
Okay,
Now
fluid
we need
output.
fluids.
See, fluid input is on the opposing side, and fluid output is on this side. So, just I need a temporary block of some kind. Machine structure will work. Here's, and then like that. That should work nicely.
Are you? Oh, you're gonna put it directly on top, because I was thinking you could put it in. Have a 1 block space and then put some scaffolding up.
No, I'm gonna put it directly, because this will also make it where all you got to do is put one more power cable going up, and it'll go straight into that input plug. So let's see. We need a input plug here. We need an input plug over here. We need a motor here, and it is very. It's one of those you got to do it side like that. All right, let's put the actual chemical reactor right there. Fluid input hatch there. There. What are you? Your output hatch. Your fluid output hatch. Yeah, okay. Fluid output hatch can go here. Machine structure can go here. Output hatch here. And then input hatch here. Right click that. It forms. Now this is the inputs here. These are the outputs here. All right. Oh, you already powered it up? Cool.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
All right. This should already be getting its water and creating... the oxygen and the hydrogen.
Oh, it's pulling directly out the tank? Okay.
No, nothing's pulling directly out of anything.
No, I meant it's pulling directly off the ender tank.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the way it was set up before I tore it down, it had a fluid conduit in between.
Oh, no, there's a conduit back here.
Okay. Small screen, sorry.
And I wouldn't... What do you mean stack them the other way around? Oh, you mean with this underneath? Yeah, I could have done that. I'd considered it. But I wanted the output from here. Wait.
Yeah, he's right. You should turn it around. Well, unless you're going to turn the Tinker's tank around. Don't you have
the fluid output hatch right here. This is where the rocket fuel is going to come from. Is this very specific spot here. And I wanted that to go up.
So we're skipping tanks of oxygen and hydrogen and going directly to rocket fuel?
Yes, for this one. That's the reason why I want another electrolyzer in this corner.
Ah!
Yes! There's method to my madness. Sometimes. Alright, looking at this, I had it all in my head, and now people are making me second guess myself. People are mean. Yeah, all of the inputs are there. I mean, I guess I could save on a... it might make it a little bit better for some of the fluid aspects. So I guess I should go ahead and do it the opposite direction. Fine. Fine. So I'll put that on top of that.
Yes, Minecraft spooky noises. We get it. You can stop now.
It's just going to do a little bit of weird stuff with the other thing. I think I'm going to have to turn them around the opposite direction. All right, so this is the way we brush our hair, brush our hair, brush our hair.
Someone has daughters.
Yes, I do. Fluid output was here. Yeah, this is not the way I wanted it. I want it. It's going to be the opposite direction this time, so the power plugs are going to have to go in a slightly different way. That's fine. All right. Click. No. You stop. You do your thing.
Okay, as cool
Power input
as
plugs.
advanced rocketry is, it's missing a couple of key items. I wish it was more like immersive engineering, where input and output hatches could be switched.
Some of them it can. This just happens to not be one of those things that can do it. Why do I feel like something is missing? Because
why did somebody suddenly become a horse?
I don't know.
Frustration.
Okay, this looks awesome.
All right, the actual chemical reactor goes on top of the motor.
I can't get the observatory to go back together.
And that is an input hatch. Okay.
Phoenix had 2 pieces of glass in it, and it worked fine. The recipe does not call for glass, so I don't know where to put the glass.
Oh, that's where the data thing is. Never mind. Here, let me help.
The parts in there for the other thing, that's not for the observatory. All the parts for the observatory are right there.
Okay. This might need a separate power cube.
Right here.
Ah.
All right, I am now working on the electrolyzer. Now this is the way I wanted this to go, correct? No, because the fluid output hatches are over there. So that's where I want those. All right, so
okay,
go
why
over
does
here.
It show it's off?
You're not gonna let me do it, are you? You're just not gonna let me do it. It's being mean. It's not gonna let me do it.
Can we start over?
Dragon, watch my hollow. Can you see my hollow when I put it down?
Nope.
I can see yours.
Oh, you can? Go ahead then.
Wait a second, and what?
And the motor goes that way. Where'd the motor go? I know I have a motor. I had a motor. What happened to the motor?
Yeah, I don't see the whole structure though.
It only showed me 3 levels. All this stuff you're showing me doesn't show up. I'm sorry, Sal. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, not you. This is Sap being Sap again. I did the wrong thing. It's the electrolyzer I want to do. Thanks for the follow, Nikki's nose.
My hollow is not showing me what yours is. It's only giving me 3 levels to this machine, and that's it. That's why I was confused.
I'm putting that there so I know where to put it.
Okay. I've got half the parts.
Okay, I still seem to be missing something. still seem to be missing parts here. What happened to them? Do you have some of my parts?
Nope.
Okay, because the electrolyzer should be right there. Fluid output hatches match with the fluid input hatches. So where's my fluid output hatches? Right there. Boom. Boom. And then that is machine structure and machine structure. Somehow I have 3 of those when I'm only supposed to have 2.
Are you? No, that's stone. That's why it's not working. You're putting cobblestone in there. You want stone.
Power input plugs. Oh no. Okay. Never mind. Looks like it's working. Kinda. So what is the part that's missing? Fluid input hatch. That's so weird.
There's another power cell phone.
Anybody see where that may have disappeared to?
Can I use reinforced?
What are you missing? No, you have to use normal stone.
I'm gonna have to make.
What are you missing, Saf?
My fluid input hatch.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that on me. Maybe turn your magnet on?
I just did. Oh well. We'll just make another one.
I'm gonna have to make some stone dragon.
What? There's no way we should be out of stone.
1. I saw 1 in the inventory. Am I not seeing correctly?
Yeah, we have 26,000 stone.
Hang on.
I got it.
What am I missing? Steel rods. Wouldn't be a SAP episode if there wasn't something not prepared. Who knew Minecraft was a rage game?
Can I get my inventory back, Dragon?
What's that?
The button. My inventory disappeared again.
We have plenty.
What button, Saf?
Hmm?
I lost my inventory again. And I don't remember the button to push to turn it on.
Control-O. Wait.
F1.
Okay, it's back.
I don't know what you meant by you lost your inventory.
Apparently, the holo wasn't working for me. The inventory module wasn't working correctly for me. And then when I came back online, I had no inventory on my screen.
Ah.
So that's why I left the game. And then when I came back, I had no inventory on the screen. And I'm like, where did my inventory go? And what button do I hit to get it back?
Fluid input hatch. That is what's supposed to be there. Thank you. All right. We actually have it together now. Kind of.
Okay, it's missing something.
Yes.
What are you missing?
I don't even know what you're talking about, but yes, it's missing something.
The observatory.
I thought these were supposed to be iron blocks on the outside, Dragon, on each level.
It showed me stone.
Yeah, that was almost convenient. Let's see.
So we will try it again.
Ha! Then I'll just stick that conduit facade there. All right, so we should be getting power here. Should be able to turn you on.
Showing me stone.
Should be able to turn you on. Everybody's got power. You need fluids. So, fluid. Water.
It's showing me iron all the way around the stone.
Yeah, on the bottom block. But that you
This
also
is the
need to
second
have-
block. This is the second layer.
This particular power is
No.
should be coming from a power cell hiding somewhere. Or
I ran everything off the cell on top of the arc furnace.
yes, we have a power cell here with the RF tools, and that is being run by, well, solar, and it's currently nighttime, so. But we've got tons of battery backup way over there.
Bye, Samuel.
See you later, Samuel Davidson.
Bye.
Go
There,
get some
I took
rest.
my magnet off.
But thanks for coming to the stream. Hope to see you at future streams.
You're getting a completely different picture
Yeah, I
than I
don't
am.
know why. I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense.
All
I
right.
don't either.
So now hopefully this works the way I want it to work afterwards. We're going to get some fluid conduits. And I want to do these and these. See, it's being made in there. And this is an output hatch. This is an input hatch. This is an output hatch. This is an input hatch. So if I tell this to extract, always active, and I tell this to extract, always active, it should be going straight into here, which is a chemical reactor. And the chemical reactor should be right over here. This is the weird one.
Aha.
The fluid
That's
out,
what I thought.
the fluid output hatch right here
Like-
should be filling with rocket fuel. All right.
I apologize, Seth.
So between episodes, I swear if they keep apologizing to me, I'm just gonna. Okay. Stop being Canadian. That's my
Drag.
job. Sheesh.
That dragon,
Yes.
that needs to be on the front of the building this way.
So
Okay.
between episodes, what I am going to do is I'm going to move this tank
Yeah.
over to this area here to go on top of the other electrolyzer. And I'm going to place another tank here to start collecting the rocket fuel that is coming from this particular system. So it is all within a, what, 2x3, 3x3 area, kinda. Mostly. It's a small footprint. For creating rocket fuel, and I kind of like it. I think it's going to work well. All of these other inputs, like I know that there is, what is it right here? The regular input hatch. That kind of stuff is for
Sorry.
throwing in tanks, because you can actually put actual tanks in there, and they will fill up with the fluid. But there's a weird bug that if you use those tanks, they become buckets. It's very odd. So yeah, this is a nice little self-contained rocket power or rocket fuel system. Next time you see it, there'll be a container of rocket fuel up here, or at least a container that will hopefully contain rocket fuel at some point. So, thanks in advance for the thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. I've been Saf.
I've been pirate.
I've been confused.
And you've been rocket scienced.